Hi friends, welcome back to Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Today I'll show you how I make aloo and bhindi sabzi. Aloo bhindi is a delicious recipe that goes very well with chapatis or paratas. This recipe is easy to prepare and is a bit spicy. In this, aloo and bhindi both are sauteed in oil. I don't add water while cooking as this will cause the bhindi to become soft and mushy. Thus, this recipe won't have a good texture and will not look good or appetizing on the dinner table. We absolutely love this bhindi sabzi recipe as it has perfectly cooked bhindis and soft potatoes and spices. This is an easy recipe and can be packed for your lunchbox along with paratas or rotis. Different regions of India make it in different ways. Okra is a low calorie vegetable and contains no saturated fat or cholesterol. So let's check out the ingredients. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you like this recipe of mine, do give a thumbs up and click the like button. If you try this recipe, please leave a comment in the comment section below. So let's get started. Here I have taken 250 grams of bindi or okra, cut it into 1 inch pieces, one onion sliced this way, one small tomato sliced. This is two potatoes cut into French fries type, five pods of garlic chopped, and four green chilies. This is turned red. I have used it just for color. In a pan, take oil as required. 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or zira. Then, when the jeera seeds crackle, add the chopped garlic and fry it well for a few seconds. Then add hing, that is around 1 teaspoon, around 3/4 to 1 you can add. Then add the potatoes and fry it for a couple of minutes till the masala is coated well with the potatoes. I do not add any water to this vegetable. Keep stirring in between and cook it with the lid on. By now, the potatoes are 50% done. At this point of time, you can add the bhindi or okra and give it a nice, good mix. Once you have done the mixing, you can cook it further with the lid on. Keep stirring, otherwise, the potatoes and bhindi tends to get burnt at the bottom. Add salt as required. Salt will help you release water from the vegetables and the vegetables will cook faster in its own steam. By now, the bhindi is also 50% done. So let it cook further. Keep stirring in between. Now add 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander seed powder. Give it a good mix. The red chilies also impart some spiciness to the sabzi. This is 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seed powder, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. This is mildly spiced, not very spicy, but if you like to have spicy vegetable, you can increase the chilies and the chili flakes. Then add the tomatoes and onions and cook till the tomatoes are soft and mushy. By then, the onions will also cook. Give it a nice good mix, cover it with the lid, and keep it. At this point of time, you can check for salt and spiciness if required. This is 1 teaspoon of amchur powder. This is optional, but I do like to add it. It gives a nice tangy taste to the sabji. This sabji goes very well with rotis, paratas, puris, or you can serve it as a side dish with vegetables also. Do give it a try. I'm sure you too will enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And do not forget to click the bell icon to get notified as and when I upload a new recipe. The list of ingredients is given in the description box below. So, my dear friends, hope you have enjoyed this quick and yummy recipe. Stay tuned for more such interesting recipes. Till we meet again, check out my other recipes at Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Bye. See you. Take care.
ये घर आ
Okay.